beginning, Billy Crystal was drawn to the life with a music promoter as his father, a legendary record producer as his uncle, and here's a piece of Disney trivia for you, a mother who once provided the voice for Minnie Mouse. He was steeped in show business from the beginning. Add to that two brothers who like nothing better than to join Billy in creating and performing a constant stream of comedic skits, and you have a childhood ripe with opportunities for a young performing artist. In the early 70s, Billy began to work the improv comedy circuit in New York City, eventually found his way to an appearance on the first season of Saturday Night Live. After getting his big break as Jody Dallas on the ABC hit Soap, he joined the cast of Saturday Night Live for the 1984-85 season, where his character Fernando, they're going to ask, am I going to do it up here? Fernando famously coined the catchphrase, and he's looking right at me. You're local marvelous. In 1986, he hosted the first of many comedy relief charity fundraisers alongside my friend Whoopi Goldberg and fellow Disney legend Robin Williams. An appearance early in his career on All in the Family led to a long friendship with actor and director Rob Reiner, who brought Billy to movie screens playing roles in This Is Spinal Tap and The Princess Bride. Billy starred in the role when Harry Met Sally earned him a Golden Globe Award. He would repeat with City Slickers and Mr. Saturday Night. Billy's been honored with a Tony Award for his two-act, one-man autobiographical play 700 Sundays, is a six-time Emmy Award winner, and in 2007 received the esteemed Mark Twain Prize for American Humor.
It's hard to even imagine a Sully without Mike, and thanks to Billy Crystal, we don't have to try. He's described his famous one-eyed alter ego as fast and edgy, speedy and nuts, aggressive and romantic, and positive, always with two claws on the ground. You can pretty much say the same thing about Billy as long as you added in a few other things like brilliant, insanely talented, and funnier than just about any other five guys put together. I first met Billy in 1990 when ABC asked him to host the Oscars for the first time. And he did it so well that ABC brought him back to do it again and again and again and again for a total of 9 times. He is the only person who has hosted more Oscar shows, or the only person that hosted more Oscar shows than Billy was Bob Hope, who holds the record with 18. He's got 9 to go to tie Billy. Turns out that Billy and I actually have a lot in common. We grew up in neighboring towns just minutes away from each other, and we're both diehard Clipper fans. There's some rough years there. And passionate Yankee fans where it is a rough year. And we both got our big breaks in television on ABC. He was a rising young star on Soap, as mentioned earlier, while I was a rising young whatever, getting up early to fetch coffee for soap stars in New York. But in the end, it looks like we both did okay, a couple of kids from Long Island. Billy has pretty much done it all. He's a comedian, an actor, a writer, director, producer, a host, the world's oldest Major League Baseball player, a good friend, and now a Disney legend, and he's also a romantic, as we heard earlier. Please welcome Disney legend, Billy Crystal.
Thank you. I thought I got that one. This is really kind of small. Thank you, Bob. Well, I'm from Oceanside, Long Island. I'm from Long Beach, Long Island. And you're right. Here we are today. You know, I grew up, as a lot of us did, watching Walt Disney, the Mickey Mouse Club, on our black and white television. And I so remember watching Mr. Disney show us on film the beginning of the building of Disneyland and the importing of these palm trees and the building of the train station. And I'm watching black and white television going, oh, if I could only get there someday. And so that someday has happened. And walking around the park last night with my kids and my grandkids, I got this very overwhelming feeling of being part of the Disney family. And it really means a great deal to me to be part of this group being called Legends. You know, it's an amazing thing. My favorite movie is Pinocchio. My favorite characters are Jiminy Cricket. And Dopey. Because that's how I looked most of my teenage years. I had a crush on beautiful Annette Funicello. I wanted to go to camp with Spin and Marty. But the great thing about all of these shows, and the important thing about all of these shows and why this award means so much to me, is that we all sat down as a family and watched them together. And now with the way that we watch television, the way the television is delivered to us, families very rarely sit down and watch this same show together. So I think that's a heritage that I'm trying to, you know, keep going with my family now, because it's so important that we do this together. I love Big Mike Wazowski. He's so much bigger in person, it's amazing. You haven't been hanging out with A-Rod, have you? It's like on steroids. Come on, let me pick you up again. Let me just pick you up again. It is a joy that people have taken these two characters, and I say these two characters because John and I are very much a team in these movies. He's a fantastic spirit. He's such a generous actor, and we work together. We always work together. And when Mike can fly off and go crazy for a little while, and I can hopefully find some new funny things to put into the script, there's always John there to put the lead in my claws and keep me on the ground. So, John, you're a big part of this award to me, and the fact that we're going into the Hall of Fame here together means a great deal to me. So, from this little kid from Long Beach, Long Island, who watched it on black and white, Fantasyland has now become reality land to me, and because of Walt Disney, even in black and white, I saw everything in color. And so being part of this group today means really a great deal. I thank a lot of people. Sitting in front, Mr. John Lasseter, where are you, John? Genius of geniuses, Darla Anderson, Pete, Dr. Dan Scanlon, all the amazing people at Pixar who you get to work with, all our fellow actors who you don't really see to the premiere, because we're sort of locked in this little booth together, and then all of those amazing actors in all of the movies, all of the art designers, every animator. I mean, when you look at the credits, they're so long because so many geniuses worked on it. And so to be part of it is a fantastic experience. I'm thrilled to be here. This is what happens when you wish upon a star. Thank you.